Once a year, the laughter of the kids from the Logan Section of Philadelphia can be heard on the rides and games of Clementon Park at the conclusion of Holy Trinity Bethlehem Presbyterian Church's Vacation Bible School program. In seeking to offer a glimpse of God's kingdom to the neighborhood, they welcome children to play, to be fed, create art, and connect with the stories of faith. With the help of a Great Ins grant from the Presbytery of Philadelphia, they provide an opportunity for kids to be kids in a new environment they might not otherwise have access to. As they share their excitement, we hope that you will be inspired to think creatively on how you might share glimpses of the kingdom to your neighbor.
Something that we get excited about once a year as we come together as a church to proclaim Christ to the community and to young people who may not have that kind of exposure or someone even talking to them. And this is our opportunity to live out our mission, the mission that God has given this church in this community. During the summer, it's just during summer vacation, a lot of youth, kids, they don't have a lot to do and places to go. So the parents want to place them in a place like this for 3 hours, 3 days a week, and a trip that they normally wouldn't get to take to Clementon Park and that they would normally not get to take. So that's why it's kind of vital in this community, because it's something for the youth, the kids to do, so they're just not solely running up and down the sidewalks in the street.
I can only say that for the number of years that we've had Vacation Bible School here at Holy Trinity, it's always been well received. And Reverend Terry was talking about hopefully expanding it. There used to be a time when it was 5 days a week. And prayerfully we can get back to that.
It's something our congregation really gets behind and really stands with and get excited. It's hard work, yet they've been, for the last couple of years we've been doing this, they've been putting in that hard work with excitement and vigor, and they look forward to it. It's a chance to live out a gift, a call of God, just to get there and be involved.
Our church members really come out for this because we need registrants, people to register the kids, and each day they come out. We need cooks, we need just people around helping to make sure kids are going in the right places. It's over 20 to 30 people that it takes to do this. And so we call up people and they come out, and that's the wonderful part about the church community. We also have friends that come out and help, a few friends. So it's just fantastic. This is what church is about, community is about. I love it.
Kids don't like to be in isolation. They like to be around other kids. And sometimes they may live in an environment where mom and dad has to work. And that means they gotta stay in, not go outside and play until mom and dad gets home. So we get permission from the parent that they could come across here and they could play, run, skip, hop, jump, and have a really wonderful time. And then they get to go to Clementon Park. And one of the things, we invite the parents to come along too, so that their parents could be there with their children as well. So last year, it was 135 people that went from this community. The children who invited their mom, their dad to come along, and they came along too, so they could do this, not only just as youth, but as a family, an opportunity for the family to do something this summer.
I believe they internalize what they're learning. And my thought is that they take some of what they've learned and go back and ask their parents about some of the things that they learned. My hope is that this translates into them and their parents coming to our services and possibly joining us sometime in the future.
what is wonderful that you see them interested, they're looking, they're listening, and they're giving you responses that are just like Mrs. Ryan was saying, it's just, they have this inner thing, and even though they're not churched, they are spiritual beings, and they connect with God so readily, and this is what I like to see.
For it to grow even more, that it would rise from 3 days to maybe 5 days. Maybe we can get to a place where this whole community of youth and kids, we can go to the park and do it. We want to see them grow up. We want to see them well, and we want them to know the Lord